not sorry for the wait.
Ayo, Keys, press play.
Must not know about me, know about. You must not know about me, know about. You must not know about me. Too well before a second get to thinking about. I brag different cause my bag different. Not a mother but a lover and a hustle like I have children. A tad different if you add riches. If you just see my appearance, you would think I was the bad bitches. My class different, I'm no bad temperance. Why my winnings ain't her winnings? This my journey and I had intentions. I move around from any contradictions. Any low-key want a competition, immediately board the mission. I wish my critics had a pot to piss in. I'm on a show and now my ops can listen. Know my ex is out the bitching. I know my biggest flex is optimism. I know my biggest test is opposition. This right here my proposition. You must not know about me, about. You must not know about me. Co-creator of my destiny. I send a prayer, they think less of me. Can't let them get the best of me. A wise being would invest in me. I'm an observer, that's the vet in me. I let the killer rest in me. I meditate cause that's the recipe. I talk to Little Lethal every day. It turns out that's my therapy. I'm smooth like tahini butter with the sesame. I take them all to ecstasy. I leave them all obsessed with me. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. About. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Nah. You must not know about me. Don't you ever for a second get to thinking. You are tuned in, I'm not sorry for the wait. Jacked all the beats and put it on a mixtape. Know that it's not my job to turn you on, but I can't help it cause I'm the chosen one. They fucked with me, now they stuck with me. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. They fucked with me, now they stuck with me. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. Rise and shine, y'all.
Wake y'all ugly ass up.
You are now tuned in to the morning tea off GP with your girl Salitha.
And your favorite couldn't be.
What's brewing? Hey. Man, what's good?
I need good Drake.
Man. What's good, man? It's been about a week or so since we've been here.
It's been a little chilly.
It's been more than chilly. It's been a blizzy.
It's been a blizzy.
It's been a whole blizzy.
But we back. Well, we is back in effect.
Now back like cooked crack.
Damn, cook crack. Hold on.
The one. Don't step on a crack or you gonna break out.
What's up? How
my
y'all
back.
people doing, man? You know, it seemed like it's been forever, but it ain't been that long.
Right.
It's been a good little something. How long has it been?
It's been a good week because we haven't been here in a good week. So
Have we been here?
this year?
We
Yes,
have
we
been here-
have.
have
Yes,
we been here this year?
Yes, we have. I knew you was finna say that. No, don't say
We've
that.
been here in
We
2024.
came. Yeah, we got about a weekend. I don't know if we got a whole weekend, but something like that.
Matter of fact, the first week in 2024 was our first full week.
What?
I remember saying that. We the Arctic Blast.
Ooh, the
And,
applause.
Since the Arctic Blast, you've released a mixtape.
I have released a mixtape.
And shit, you done release a goddamn book.
Then released a whole book.
You was out here.
Sometimes I shock myself.
You was out here for real.
I'm outside, man. I am working day in, day out. Like, I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore.
Hey,
I
nobody
just got it on my mind. You know what I'm saying?
can't nobody
Like,
say
for
you ain't
real.
working for real.
Nah, for real, they can't
No.
say, cause hey,
At all.
the proof is in the pudding. You hear me?
And that made me get more on my bullshit. Well, I can't say bullshit, but people would call it bullshit.
Mm.
But I just have low tolerance for victimhood.
Yeah. No, for real. Hey,
really do.
honestly, you know, I have my moments where, you know what I'm saying, I be the victim, play the victim role, but then I
God, shake
I
out
bounce
that
back because it's like, at the end of the day, I ain't finna complain about what somebody ain't did for me that I ain't tried to do for myself.
And you know how the world really operates.
The word, like, you really got to put some meat in there. You really got to put some hours in there. Like, you really got to, what you got, what do you got to
The wor-
show for it? You know what I'm saying?
The world don't care.
They don't care about your problems. They don't care about the people that told you no. They don't care about, you know what I'm saying, like, your story. Sometimes people don't, everybody got a sad story, I'm telling you. Everybody got a sad story, and everybody think that their story's sadder than the next person.
It's always a story that's way worse. It
It
always
is.
a story that's way worse.
It is.
That's why you gotta get out of that victimhood. And I ain't gonna lie, I know I'll be in the right lane,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm a big empath. What people don't, they might not catch that.
Yeah.
With you know what I mean. But that's what make me kind of sometimes think about, damn, am I in the right direction? Should I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I am, because the people that I talk to personally or one-on-one is grace, and I'm not judging, but to the masses, I just the Spirit put it on my heart to give it like that, because
Yeah.
the masses need it like that.
Yeah.
They need it like that. You know, because the masses is looking for a handout. Is looking or has the mentality of, why me?
Yeah.
Why me? I don't deserve. Yes, you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We just have to accept, you know what I'm saying, what has come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We have to accept it, whether we like it or not, whether we did it or not, you know what I'm saying? And we have to look at the situation like, how can we be better from this situation? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this right here, if it wasn't for this, it wouldn't give me the tenacity in a specific area that I truly needed. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Nah, for real, because look, I'm not telling nobody nothing that I have had to tell myself.
right.
That I haven't used this fuel to feed myself
Yeah.
in terms of times in adversity where I had to have resilience, and I had to goddamn convince myself or persuade myself like, this is a storm.
Yeah.
But this is a storm that has come from either one decision or a series of decisions that I made all by myself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't be down on myself because it was supposed to happen.
Right.
Even though it was supposed to happen, it's on you to pass that level, to
You
learn
gotta
that lesson.
You gotta pick yourself up.
And you going to repeat it until you learn it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, just like I was saying earlier, any progress is progress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one thing about me, one of my flaws is what I've had naturally was procrastination. I'm so grateful for my pops.
Yeah.
Because early on, when I told him that I wanted to be a superior athlete, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera,
Mm-hmm.
he put me to the test. But it was his discipline and his rod of direction,
Yeah.
which kept me on the course. But
Yeah.
if it was just up to me, like,
He was
all
on
right,
that
here the
tail.
weight set, Here to tie in the rope.
Right.
Go do this. It wouldn't get
You
done.
wouldn't have it in.
Man, listen. Cause it was the same time when school was out at some time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was still program time. But he was still going to work. So it was time where I started on my way and he passed me going to work.
Yeah.
And when he was out of sight, I took my ass back to the house. You know, real shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
done gave him a whole show. He
Nah,
like,
for
he
real.
thinking like, yeah, he
Cause
good.
I'm like, listen, I am not finna hear this shit. Cause son, you told me you wanted to be, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no days off.
Yeah.
It wasn't no days off for him.
It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, okay.
but, you know, that's why I have conversations with myself and I have to push myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a well, what the general public would call it is a procrastination spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you need to do and you know what you thought. Like, damn, okay, I need to do such.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But to actually get up and do it consistently,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I had to push myself.
Yeah.
Nigga, get up.
It's a day.
Get your weak ass up. You ain't where you want to be. That's the conversation I'm having.
Man.
But I have to because, that comes with knowing yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I have a procrastination spirit.
Me
Nah,
too.
Nigga, get up.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie
Get up.
to you.
Nigga, you sit up here and you talk all this shit to these people. What the fuck you look like right now?
Hmm.
That's how I talk to myself. But the people would know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The people would know that shit. You feel me?
Let's get into your topic for today.
Okay, let's get into
what we
it,
talking
man.
about
And,
today?
we're gonna talk about it's been so hectic and it's been a little second, but since I've had so much time in my hands, I ain't gonna lie.
You know what to do with it.
I've been bouncing around from interview to interview. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Multiple interviews. But I started the Dez Bryant interview.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get through it all. Cause sometimes people call, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
all right, friend, do this, that, and third, and I haven't got a chance to go back to it, or I get an ad and it shows something else. You know how things happen.
And it send you to a whole nother life.
But that's why I haven't seen the whole thing. But it was a clip that Dez was talking about his stance on breaking the generational curses in his family as far as parenting goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it was a great topic to hone in on because
We need that conversation.
I don't know how to give it. I don't know how to fake it. So, but I do know what I see in the world, and what I see in the world is terrible parenting. I see parents talk about the violence when somebody die. They want to protest. They want to talk about black on black crime and this is ridiculous and all this stuff right here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always these touching posts after the fact.
Yeah.
After the fact, when the damage is done, we gonna have a fish fry. We gonna go to the club. We gonna go to the spot, whatever, and kick it and drink and rest in peace and have the shirts. You know what I mean? But when we really get tired, we have to be preventive with this. You know, and the preventive measures come with in the household.
Yeah.
It comes in the household.
Yeah.
A lot of now I was impressionable for sure as a kid, but a lot of the BS that happens, it comes from in the household, what kids are being exposed to, and more so outside the household with kids and their peers and what they collectively being exposed to. So if they're not giving an example, what they're influenced by is going to be the example, which is the NBA young boys, the drill rappers,
30 days straight,
things like that. So Dez Bryant had a very, very touching video that I feel like would, maybe spark a thought into a lot of parents out there that haven't really realized how much what they expose their children to and how they parent and how they treat their children really impacts them.
Okay.
So,
You got
I
a
wanna-
video that we gonna play.
yeah, get into that. And it's loaded up whenever.
Okay, you can go ahead and play.
It's been on my phone for about since I met y'all. It's probably been like 6 years. Just say break generational curses. Quit yelling at your kids before they go to bed and expect them to sleep well. Quit yelling at your kids in the morning right after they wake up before school and expect them to have a good day. You set the tone for your children. You set the tone. Your, you set the tone for your voice. They will always remember in their heads. You become the inner voice. Don't be the inner critic. Speak life. Speak love. Speak bravery, kindness, and hope. Speak wisdom and truth. Most of all, listen to your children. I never had none of that. I get that to mine. And that's my number one priority. I follow that. That's how I break it. And, so
Hmm.
That's deep.
It is like I felt that. Like I
Um,
just wanna give him a hug right now.
Nah, for real. First of all, salute to Dez. His career, they hold him. They hold him in his career. They hold him on getting his big bags as far as everything that he put in. But
Mm-hmm.
for him to go through a terrible childhood and lacking the things that a child really needs, and to actually know and to actually be intentional about not taking his children through that, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. And hopefully whoever somebody out there that like listened to that and heard that will spark a thought to make some adjustments, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta really sit down and think about it. And I'm grateful to have both parents because I ain't gonna lie, my mom, she was more old school, uh hard nosed when it comes to listening to the children.
Yeah.
Children are property. You know what I'm saying? Now,
And
don't get
it's sometimes you like parents, they don't have a guidebook on how to go.
yeah.
So it's like what's the best way for me to for them to give me my respect,
Yeah.
So a lot of times parents, they do it in the best way they know how, not knowing, what I'm saying, sometimes it could be so harsh that it could be militant and what I'm
Yes.
saying, close to slavery.
But see, very close to slavery.
Yeah.
The problem be though, they use the fact that they didn't have a guide as the excuse.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse because
It's not an excuse, but one thing I can say, what I'm saying, we living in the days where you can see stuff now. So a lot of times parents, they went by what they seen. You know what I'm saying? But now we have so much, we have so many outlets to help us get to the root of our issues and stuff like that. And a lot of it was from our parents and stuff like that. So we seeing now, okay, it is another way to go about it. Like people out here gentle parenting, you know what I'm saying, and showing different ways of doing that. So it's like it's a whole different world. It's like, wow, okay, maybe I should, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just naturally, you know what I'm saying, react and be this parent that you think you're supposed to be because that's what you so used to. And like him, you know what I'm saying, he had to get to the root of it.
and I just want the parents to think about that. It's bedtime, or even if your children even have bedtime, But let's just say it's bedtime. Think about what he said.
Yeah.
How do you expect your children to have a good, nice night of sleep by you yelling at them like they slaves or that don't feel like love?
They don't.
These are children. They still learning, they mind still developing. So you got to think about,
Facts.
cause they might not break out and crying. They might not go tell granny, or they might not tell a family member.
And they might not even know that it's affecting them like it is.
But it's gonna come a day where cause they don't forget the things that made them feel a certain type of way. I'm a living testimony of it. You know what I mean? So if you truly wanna prepare your children to be the best that they can be once they go to that schoolhouse, to get the best night of sleep, you have to speak life into them. You know, I see these vision boards that pop up every year. I see these friend groups and these nice, heartfelt dissertations where everybody is in the comments spewing out their love for an adult that made a post asking for it. But that's really their that's really their inner child. That's really their inner child coming out. They don't realize it. But that's really their inner child that's needing that love that they didn't get from the people that loved it the most. The people that food you, clothe you, and shelter you is the people that supposed to nurture you in those areas. You know? And the unresolved issues from your upbringing falls on the laps of your relationships when you become an adult, whether it's a coworker, whether it's a partner, whether it's a friend. You know what I'm saying?
And even yourself.
Even yourself, man. Because people are thinking that shit is weirded out.
Yeah.
I talk to myself all the time. I hug myself. You know what I'm saying? Little PR.
Ooh.
Little Pistol P. Listen, man. That ain't even you.
Can't nobody love on you like you can love on you.
Nah, for real, man. And
But let's go ahead and get to a commercial, and then, we're going to get back to it, and we're going to go deeper into it. So how about it? All right, let's go.
Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business?
Is your business getting the exposure that it needs?
I don't know, Cousin P. You tell me.
Hell no. Because you're not promoting it on the morning TLG. The world has... Yeah, man.
Boy, I almost started dancing or something.
Don't start dancing on unless you just gonna give them the full show.
I'm finna I had memories of the Q Dog party or something.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. So you talking about which one? You talking about the Q Center, or you talking about when they transition into like what the main event or the
I'm talking about when they was in that building and it was just with the nasty cues with the sweat dripping off the wall.
Oh, the floor.
Well, I don't even know if we was. I know we had to be over capacity. We had to be over
we was
capacity.
over capacity every time.
And underage.
They
I know I
wasn't-
was.
Oh yeah, you talking about the you definitely talking about on Main Street in the Q Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever that
For
was.
sure.
Yeah, we turned up.
But man, listen, y'all.
Good times.
Try being more positive in your children's life, man. Y'all, it was very heartbreaking. Even though I might have said something, it could be a little funny, but I am very serious about it because one thing my parents never did was make me feel like they didn't want me at the house. I've never felt like that before.
Yeah.
Even though we might have been on their nerves because me and Raquel into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I have never felt like, damn, they don't even want me here.
Right.
I ain't never felt like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can only imagine as a kid, because who do you go to and tell that to?
Right.
Or would you? You would just probably bury it inside.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, but some do speak out.
So, I mean, I know some of y'all, you would call it a slip up, but man, that's why we got to change our mindset. Have the children intentionally.
Yeah.
You know?
Love on your children as much as you can, man, because just like for you see it. Ain't nobody out here giving you the love that you can give to yourself. So ain't nobody gonna give your children the love that you can give them. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, you know what I'm saying, what you know about your child. You know what I'm saying? And like you definitely wanna love, like you wanna lead with love. Yeah. Because man, that will take your child a long way. Like you said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he spoke about like speaking life in your child at nighttime and stuff like that. Like me, I'm an empath. I had to realize, you know what I'm saying? It took me till I got about age 30 where I realized I couldn't listen to certain stuff at nighttime before going to sleep because I realized I have nightmares or I have all these negative thoughts and stuff like that. So I have to be mindful of what I'm putting in my mind. So that's the same thing with your child. You know, a parent is like authority to you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they saying, it speak volumes. It speak volumes. So just be mindful as much as you probably going through, you know, situations and stuff like that. You do want to be mindful and be intentional about what you're saying to your child and how you pouring into your child, and just being an example.
Cause I remember those days. Cause of course I went to UAPB, and of course I went to more parties than I did classes.
Yeah.
You know, of course I was drunk more nights and days through the week than I was sober. You know what I mean? So of course I was at Why Nots.
Right.
And the City Cabin, and you know,
Man.
sometimes even Three Gables. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Club
Anywhere where it was
24s,
at.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But what I'm saying is, when we think about the fights that went down, the brawls that went down,
Yeah.
man, we was on all type of cheap liquor,
Right.
and Boosie was playing. So if you really
You
put-
want to talk
come on, man.
You want to...
If you
Boy,
put yourself
the
in
Henny
that
in
place,
your system,
you
what?
you put yourself in them in that mode, in that place. It's nostalgia, but you think about being back in that space where somebody tried you or somebody bumped you the wrong way. You was on that gin, that bumpy face,
That bumpy face.
and that Burnett's, and that Quality House.
Still make it go like
You know,
that.
shit, I was broke in college, so I knew I was on it all. Sometimes we put it in together, we was on
Four
the gym, but
Locos at
sometimes
one point.
I ain't had time, or I ain't had nobody to put in me, so I was on the Quality House. You know what I'm saying? The gin and the vodka.
Cousin Pete,
you know what I'm saying?
they should have put your face on the Quality House.
Come on now, don't do me like that. Now.
They
God
should have
damn.
put your face on the Quality House
But
because you strong
when
on
you
it.
want it, and then you hear that set it off,
Yeah.
and a nigga bump you the wrong way.
Man, what?
What?
Be looking all type of sideways.
So imagine what your kids feel when they hear you talk really, really aggressive. This is somebody that you're supposed to nurture. This is somebody you're supposed to prepare them on their day and you know, feed them. Mind you, you take them to church. So you have to be that beacon of light.
Yeah.
You have to be that support system to prepare them, not only so they can be clean and not get bullied. Not only do they have lunch money so they can eat like everybody else, but mentally and emotionally they should be able to be prepared to deal with anything and to be confident in whatever's going on. They will. I bet you they will perform better in school.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it just hurt me to see everybody talk about they just tired of
They
it was-
kids.
to be honest, it was only what a week. Come on, man.
Right. And the phones done already tended to.
This is the perfect time to teach your children the things that you know damn well that school ain't gonna teach them, because you know damn well you have.
Bring them to my house.
Progress
I'll
in
teach them how to cook an alkaline
Hey
meal.
man, I'll teach them their history. They won't be talking about they came from no motherfucking boat from
Nah, for
Africa. When
real.
I get through with their ass, they'll be telling your ass your lineage when I get through with them.
Nah, for real.
Even if it's virtual, we can do that.
And that's what we need to be.
And I'm
That's what we need
serious.
to go to.
Next time some shit go down, y'all ain't got no time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we can FaceTime, and if your children will sit up there and listen, you know, I give them a rundown.
That would
and
be
if you-
really dope though to have like a program where it's people that's willing to pour into the children. You know what I'm saying?
I love
Like,
the children. I do that.
oh,
That ain't
that
nothing.
that would be a good organization, like pour into the children, and then kind of like how people have like mentors and stuff like that, but it'll just be a person that randomly pour
really-
into to a child.
I do that before I try to get to these hard-headed ass niggas and hoes.
I mean, yeah, it's best to get the kids early.
They haven't been
Get them while
corrupted
they're
yet.
early. Yeah, we
They are
still
sponges.
right now we creating their fears
And they got 1,000
and their
questions.
limitations and stuff like that with our fears and
Yeah,
limitations.
Their parents done ran out of questions. All they just trying to do is make it to the next week or to the next month. The kids, they got tons of questions. They want to they want to know what's going on out here. So yeah, I got all.
said weird how they don't like their kids.
Listen, man, it's very weird, bro. I never felt like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I had to goddamn argue to go to my grandma's house because I'm sick of this mother. I'm tired.
What's going on?
Cause my pops was all about what have you done productive today. He gonna vote 5 vocabulary words, read this book, and I want to report. That's what my daddy was.
But listen though, you gotta think about it. Just like you said, it's your grandma's house. Parents been doing this for a minute though. You know what I'm saying? It's been parents that's been dropping their kids seen their grandparents more than anything.
Yeah, they throw my phone.
You know? Yeah.
Facts.
So, you know, it's been going on for a while. It ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that we got social media
Right.
now and people they gon'
Whoever out
expose
there
theyself.
listening, listen, man. If y'all want to get y'all, we can set something up. And even if you want to read to them or y'all want to do something, I will send you a list of books and references where you can teach these children what they not teaching them in school. That Christopher Columbus bullshit. No, we can't just say that ain't real and not give them nothing to substitute the real and actually know the process of what actually happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got the books. Matter of fact, I can tell you right now, Empress Verdiachi, the Return of the Ancient Ones, America, the True Old World, They Came Before Columbus, 103 amazing facts about the Black Indian of the Western Hemisphere. I think that's 4 or 5. Anyway, those are all books that most of them you probably can get off Amazon. But I'm saying, like, the information is out there.
And honestly, like, even though a lot of kids are on YouTube, man, YouTube, I educate myself daily on YouTube. So it's really about being intentional. You can't let the algorithm or even your child decide exactly what they're going to watch, you know, give them a time where they can maybe watch free stuff. But it's like, also, you know, be intentional with the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And like, let's get a lesson plan going on YouTube. Since you want to since you want to be on YouTube, let's find something that you're interested in, but it's also going to educate you and elevate you.
It might need to be a class for parents.
Is
Specifically
they gonna
on,
come?
I don't see, that's the problem. But specifically on how the subconscious mind works. Because parents think long as they not
You
bothering
said
me,
something
they
then.
out the way. They got to tell them they quiet. They ain't getting into nothing. But they not understanding the downloads that the children are getting. So that's why you got the viral videos of the little girl hosting the Sexy Red.
Oh,
Don't know
my
what's going on.
gosh.
They innocent. They don't know
Dropping
what's going
down,
on.
getting the eagle
But
on.
subconsciously it's getting downloaded in their head, in their
Yeah.
brain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you understand the subconscious download, that means you will put the positive in the subconscious. When they go to sleep,
Yep,
you
right.
will play
Yes, the
the
affirmations.
high hertz music
Yes.
or whatever to get them to go to sleep
Yes.
and have them listening to things that are conducive to their growth in history and stuff like that.
For
You got to
real.
be intentional and proactive with these
Facts.
type of things. But if you don't understand the subconscious downloads, then you probably won't do that. I'm going to give y'all an example. A terrible song. Matter of fact, no shot to Pharrell. But Pharrell had that. What it was, the happy.
Because I'm happy.
You heard it so much you just hated it. Well, I did. You know what I mean?
And then
But I
make it,
just used
"Come
that for
along
example.
if you feel-"
You hate the song, but you know every word.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by subconscious downloads.
Yeah,
You done heard it so much.
Yeah, see, I'm not a parent, but I am a lot of kids, quote unquote, auntie, TT or whatever.
Mhm.
Hey, I got so many I'm TT to so many people. I just ain't got enough to go around.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, like my little cousin, she called me TT or whatever. But like when I kept her, and when she would get loud and obnoxious, at that time, what would help calm me down, Janae Aiko, triggered
love her music.
that triggered the second part 2 or whatever, where she was like, calm down, and that would help me to get some zen. So like the baby, when she was just crying, you know, just going, maybe because she missed her mama or whatever, I play that song, and showing up, she like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? But still to this day, now at this time she was much younger, but still to this day she's like 7, and she's like, remember that song you played for me? Like she still remembered
She
that
remember how
song.
she felt and the effects it had. But what people don't realize is the hertz and the frequency that song, the production that it was on.
The
Janae
frequency.
Aiko knows.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because it influenced your breathing. Your breathing is a major thing when it comes to if you trying to settle down your body, or you trying to energize your body, your breathing. When if people that meditate and yoga and stuff, their breath is one of the most important things. But that's something that they ain't teaching in the church house. And that's nothing against the church house, but they got a lot to do with that's foreign.
Yeah, right. It is.
You know what I mean?
Which it should be. It should be more. This should be something should be doing.
Shit, just like
this
kids
is
in
free
preschool that take
stuff
naps.
that we can heal our bodies from. Free stuff where we can heal on a daily, but yet we tap into first thing, you know, tap into the TVs, tap into the social medias, tap into our phones, versus going within. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get back to our roots and get a ritual. I know some may love the word, some may hate the word. Ritual. You know what I'm saying?
Some might just need to have the understanding. Because that's a lot of the problem with, especially with religious people.
Right.
Nothing against religious people. You know what I'm saying? Religious is good.
Create your own ritual. It ain't about whether that's the devil or whatever.
What I'm saying is everybody, what they don't understand is they might put a demonic connotation or undertone on somebody's rituals when they do rituals.
Exactly.
You know?
Right, and not...
The Lord's Supper is a ritual. You're pretending to eat the body and drink the blood.
Wow.
That's a ritual. Devotion. When them old men with all them quarters in their pocket, they sing those hymns where you don't know what they saying. You just go along with it. It sounds good. You don't know the words. I never do the words. I got popped upside of my head one time because I tried to mimic it. You know what I'm saying?
By the time you gotta remember the sentence by the time the end of the sentence.
It ain't no sentences.
It's gonna be 30 minutes later.
I always felt like they was freestyling. I always thought they were freestyling. And they say them church women, they say they like for men to do that same humming on they flower. That's what they say.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's what they say.
I can see that.
But I never understood no.
I can see that.
I never understood no words. I never heard no words. Clear words.
That was 10 minutes just on one part, man.
I had two reasons why I got baptized. You know that, right?
What was the first one?
The first reason was because I was scared to death because it seemed like every time I went to church, and my family involved too, especially my mama. Not against another my mama. I love mama to life.
What they say, you not saved?
You're going to hell. You every knee must kneel. What they said?
Every knee must bow. Every head must bow. Every knee must kneel.
Something like that. And they said, listen, if you don't want to go into the lake of fire and burn for eternity, You have to confess with your mouth. and I've been ready. Not ready, but scared. I've been scared. But I had to build my confidence up because I had to go and tell everybody this lie.
I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the first things in the chair. Once they was telling me that I'm first thing in the chair, I know I was about 8.
And the only reason why I say lie because if I wasn't so afraid, I wouldn't have did it so soon. Not that it was a lie, but I was scared, man. What? It seemed like every time in the church they were talking about what's gonna happen.
Stephanie Goodlow say the fear of God makes you treat yourself and your fellow man better.
Man, please. I treat people like I treat people great, and I treat people with love because I was raised on love. That ain't got shit to do with anything I learned in the church house. I know some assholes in the church house.
Man,
a lot of them. I know
that.
some freaks in the church house. I know some pedophiles in the church house.
I know some
men and women.
alcoholics. They used to have that flask.
Listen, respect to religion. I don't got nothing against none of it. I promise I don't. Cause some of the first references I use is Bible scriptures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when we want to be real, we gotta be real. We can't just do the fluff. We gotta be 100.
Yeah.
No.
Real.
I operate in love.
Yeah.
Because I was raised on love. I don't need nobody to love me. I don't need nobody to say, this nigga is masculine or this nigga is this or this nigga is that. I don't care about that. I know what I am.
Yeah.
You know
I see what you're saying because we have been like, they put that in that. They put that on us by fear. It was like everything was fear. Like even in the songs, it was saying, you know what I'm saying? Fear God, and you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of fear. The word fear was used. And why I got to be fear?
Why I gotta be fear?
Why I can't just be love?
Especially if somebody already died.
Yeah.
For it all. Do that make?
I wonder, is it possible to? Is that what the Bible? I mean, I'm just like, you know, it's just hitting me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that what the Bible? Because I haven't really. I really want to get to the point where I can read the Bible and have an understanding and be able to recite some things and all of that.
You just can't read it literally.
But I'm saying, is that what the Bible like tell you to do? Like, you know, it's a lot of fear God in there.
Yes, it's all based off fear. It's all based off fear.
Stephanie,
all the worlds in the world was over religion and pushing fear.
Why does your kid behave? Fear. Why did we all stay in the house during COVID? Fear.
I ain't staying in the damn house.
I showed them. I was outside. I was like, I thought the police was gonna be like behind me.
I'm glad she said it because let's talk about it. If God is the one truly all-power, all-knowing, what you fearing for? What did the Bible tell you about what Babylon and the system was going to put on you? Did we forget about nature? Did we forget about what was in Genesis? Genesis talk about the beginning. All species, the earth, how it was created. Yeah, all that. So how all the herbs was here? Everything was put here. Oh, this was before hospitals. Huh? This was before hospitals.
Listen, and that's a whole nother conversation. Like
it is. That's a whole
video you
that's
sent
a whole
me.
Nother episode.
Yeah, that's a whole conversation.
That's a whole week of episodes.
Because listen, what was we doing before the hospitals?
We gotta talk about it because people is not even who they say they is when they want to push their religion on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Push whatever it is.
I sit back and I observe, and I know I got a lot of more love than a lot of people that call themselves Christian or call themselves any type of religion. Because it ain't about just Christianity. I ain't trying to beat up on nobody. Because I respect all religions.
Yeah.
Because I understand they all intertwined. They all together.
Right.
They all just have, it's one God. They just got different rituals that they do. That's the only difference. and the preachers get a different perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You gotta take that middle. My only thing is you gotta take that middleman out.
And that go back to, you know what I'm saying, how what I was saying, like what I put into my energy, what I watch before I go to sleep and stuff like that. It's the same thing. That's part of the reason why I walked away from church, you know what I'm saying, because of the feeling that I felt when I got there, like the judgment and, you know what I'm saying, the chastising, like from when I was a child, I still can remember the exact words and stuff that has traumatized me. And, like, you know what I'm saying, my mama go to church, you know what I'm saying, every Sunday, you know what I'm saying, and I, you know, much love to the church family. That's just not a place that I want to go to. That I just want to choose to go to because of those situations. Not saying it ain't no good churches out there. My best friend is the first lady. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole church. You know what I'm saying? They building a church family and stuff like that. But for me, the feelings that I felt like being chastised and that fear, putting that fear, I don't like that feeling. Like me being an empath, like I just, you know, and I had one of my neighbors, you know, I moved back home, my neighbor, like, you know what I'm saying, why you don't go to church or whatever? And I'm like, I have church every day at the house, you know what I'm saying? Really and that sound cliche. Oh, I have church at the house, but I go, my church is within. It's not just me being at the house. It's me going within, me constantly talking to God, you know, me meditating, listening to God, you know what I'm saying? So, like you said, cutting out the middleman. It's like I ain't got no distraction. I ain't got nothing to tear me this way and that way, this way, that way.
If you told somebody something
other than my own situation,
they can help better them. That's a tithe.
Right. Yeah.
And even in the Bible, what they really mean by tithes is the 10% of their crops, the fruits and vegetables that they harvest. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't even money.
God can't do no with money. So if I went to a store and some homeless person was outside the store and I got them something to eat, that's tithing.
Yeah.
If I gave somebody something that they wouldn't get if it didn't come from me, that's tithing. If I gave them something that they didn't have, you know what I'm saying, out of the kindness of my heart, without expecting anything in return or to get praise from it, that's tithing.
So do you feel like being of service, that's tithing?
Yes. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, because you giving back. Exactly you giving back, because I know at the end of the day, if I don't have money, I can give you knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I can give you my service. Like you saying, I can help you in I can use my hands and gift you in certain different ways. I can, you know what I'm saying, give you this essential oil or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, you're right, because
and it's genuine. It's love, because the people that want to record everything, they're the people that make me cringe. They're the people that make me cringe, because why are you doing it?
Right.
Why are you doing it? Why do you need people to see? Why do you need anybody outside of the person that you helping to see what you did for them?
Because right now, it's the age of Aquarius, and it's more now than ever before. And whatever you put in there, it's going to be revealed. You see what Cat Williams did, you know what I'm saying? As much as people want to come out and say anything hatred about him, it's so much good that's like just drowning it out, because he done poured into without recording, you know what I'm saying? That just give you a whole new level of respect, you know what I'm saying? The real will prevail. Yeah. For real. Like, it's that time, y'all. It's that time, y'all.
You got something from the deck?
Oh, yeah. So, we're gonna go to, you know, what's brewing. So, my question, what our game was brewing is, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna pull a question out of the hat, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, we getting the gist of this, you know, schedule and, you know, radio and all of that. So, but I got a question for you, and I may have asked you this before or not, but I just really want to know. I be feeling like, you know what I'm saying, it's people you know what I'm saying, like how people, you know what I'm saying, think or whatever. But, okay, would you, don't be mad if I ask you this question before already.
No, I'm not going to be mad. Because I understand, you know, we're deep off into our episode, so the people that's watching, if it was something, they might didn't catch it then, you know.
All right.
So it's cool.
Well, would you?
Don't be mad at me if I give a different answer.
Okay.
Cause I'm study evolving.
Right.
You know? So
Would-
my answer might not be the same as it if you asked me before. It might not be the same answer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. Would you rather live off the grid, everything paid for, you got your own island, you know what I'm saying, your own little world, and pretty much you don't have to, like, you're living a sustainable lifestyle, you don't have to spend nothing out, but you also don't have a lot of money coming in? Or would you rather have consistent $10,000 coming in monthly? And you know what I'm saying? You live how you want to live. You probably got the fancy cars, you know what I'm saying? Nice house. And you know, you living in the States, you get to move around or whatever. But $10,000 guaranteed coming in. What would you choose? The off the grid, your own island, everything paid for, or $10,000?
Okay,
monthly?
so on one end, I'm off the grid. I have my own island. So I'm fully sustainable.
Yeah,
I don't have much money coming in.
right.
On the other side, I have 10,000 a month coming in,
Yeah.
and where I'm at,
You just, you know, you have a nice house, nice cars.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You live in a luxury lifestyle. So, but you got 10,000 guaranteed coming in, monthly for the rest of your life. That or
now is it just me? Is it either one? I have a family, or either one is.
if if you would like to have a family, you know what I'm saying?
Of course,
Whatever.
yeah,
Just
of
think
course.
about this will be your situation for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, that's easy. That's definitely the island, fully sustainable island.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy work.
Yeah, me too. I'll
Because,
choose that.
you
What
know-
y'all think? What y'all think in the comments? Would y'all take the $10,000 guaranteed for the rest of your life, and you live in a luxury lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? You got everything. You got the nice house, nice cars. Or would you like, you have the house paid for? It may not be the nicest house because you living on an island. So you got to be, living that island life. So, but you got your own private island, sustainable lifestyle. You ain't got to spend out, but you ain't got that much money coming in either.
Cause
Marty Ingram says the island.
that 10,000 a month, that's fiat.
Not for real.
It's
I'm picking the island for
it's
sure.
spendable. It's a median of exchange,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not backed by anything sustainable, anything valuable for real.
Yeah.
And the world is changing. The dollar is decreasing.
Mm-hmm.
It's steady decreasing. It's steady decreasing. It don't got no value, but it's slowly. It don't got no value, but it's
Yeah.
slowly decreasing.
Man.
Where you have countries all over the world is stop. They stopping to. They starting to not use it. Starting
No,
not
for
to
real.
accept it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like all the weight that we've been putting on the money, like we gonna have to really figure out what's really important for
Yeah,
us.
'cause what they did was start backing the money with us. They started pledging the money that they print off of our life of labor.
Mm,
That's what the public don't know.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So we gotta get away from that.
But if we had our own land
Yeah.
and we had our own crops,
Right. Mm-hmm.
because see the thing is, and over the years, social media has hypnotized us to feel like we have to have a certain materialistic standard
Right.
of life,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have went away from what we actually need in life.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I ain't gonna lie. People that's just crazy rich and just only focused on having the most money in all the world, I stay away from those type of people because those people are not chasing happiness for real.
Yeah.
People that chase material things, that's temporary. So if they get a Bentley, that's gonna be a temporary feeling until they figure out what else is the next thing to desire, because they put their happiness and their desire and their fulfillment into something materialistic. That's why you will see homeless people and poor people might be the happiest people in life.
Facts.
Because they appreciate the things that actually matter.
Marty Ingram said, God and a peace of mind is more valuable than money. Say
Man,
that.
Think about
Say
if
that.
you can just make some cabbage, some greens, some rice and chicken, or if you eat pork or a steak or whatever it is, every night your family eating good like that every night.
Yeah.
You have water, you have shelter every day. You have you, your wife, your family. You know, man, that's priceless. What do you
It's
have?
priceless.
I mean, you have transportation. What else could you want?
For real. All the other
Next
stuff
door
is
is your
extra.
sister or your brother or
Man.
your cousin or your mama. We sit down and we all eat as a family every night at a
People
certain
that truly
time.
know you, truly love you, that love you for you, not what you post on social media and all of that. Like, that's
Man,
man,
listen.
that's
I
gold.
stay away from people that got that think
That's
anything
gold.
different from that, because my most precious times is the good times that I have with the people that I love the most. The good times that I have with the people I love the most. The reason why I love my family to get together on Christmas and these other holidays that I don't give a fuck about is because we get together, we listen to our music, we
Right,
eat good,
man, it's priceless.
and I get loved on, and
Yeah.
I'll be able to love on. You can't buy that.
Right. No, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Cannot. You can't go
That's
out
not to
search
say
and
I don't
find
want what people would call nice things,
Yeah. Right.
because
right.
I do.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But
You just want to be able to
Man.
get it comfortably, and where it's not even a thing, a necessity. It's like, it's just extra. You know what I'm saying? And just being grateful for what we got. We are truly living in abundance.
somebody that ain't operating in love, that got blockages in they heart chakra, they won't really be able to resonate with that sentiment. You know.
Well, so y'all, we got a video, and we got a local artist. This is actually a group, MCE. Y'all artists, you know, y'all keep sending in our music, sending in your music. We need videos or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Get your music, get your video shown to, you know what I'm saying? The Real Underground Radio, followers, the Morning Tea off GP, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's up. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the video. This is MCE, Working on Myself.
Well, boys, we hit the jackpot this time.
MCE in the building. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah. Been in my house, picking up some weight, been picking up some weight. Cause I wanna cut that 230 down to 208. It's like 230 now, I ain't ate since 208. Hungry than the mug, in the kitchen, picking up some weight. A minute, my decision of what I eat is a reflection of what's in me. I take the direction of what's in me. I'm making corrections of what's in me. What's in we? G-O-D, E-O-B, C-E-D, until we F-I-E-E-R-B-G, until we cool for freaky. Work on my conditioning, in spite of the condition we in. Unhealthy, it's unhealthy. It don't matter what religion you in, don't matter what tradition you in, don't matter what position I'm in. Positioning myself to be in position of persistence into the years of growing wise and growing old. But time to compromise and comfortable to accomplish just to come and go. Working out machine, come and go. To the fair with the friends who only come and go. When the fair with the end is only sleep and snow. Outside, we outside, hitting the road. Let's go.
I've been working on myself, steady building up my temple. Gains on top of gains, health is wealth, monumental. Eat to living by the code. It's embedded in my mental transformation in the making for myself. I don't resemble. I've been working on myself, steady building up my temple. Gains on top of gains, health is wealth, monumental. Eat to living by the code. It's embedded in my mental transformation in the making for myself. I don't resemble. Shango, Hero, Cootie, Spirit, Bowl, on a move, on a go, comedic drip, draped in gold. G-O-D, I am the mold. Flipping the script, exploring the rhyme. Remember the crib, now I pay for my kind. The hood ain't the same, the weather is strange. Cloud seat with planes, you think it's a game? Building my immunity, my people war for unity. Your favorite rapper's eulogy. He's selling death to family, the system must dismantle it. Please believe they handle it. This shit gon' burn, candle wick. RBG gon' handle it. 50 in the clip, set up, push up, crunches, dips. Alkaline, my water sip. Trip like Black Star Liner ship. Brethren, Lion Panthers, wild dogs. Speak your peace, sound out. My regiment be healthy, man. Fruits and veggies, whole grains, you dehydrated. Constipated rappers need a detox. Astronomical precision in alignment, equinox. Flexing my complexion, melanated, lethal weapons. Channel my aggression in myself. I made plenty investments. I've been working on myself, steady building up my temple. Gains on top of gains, health is wealth, monumental. Eat to living by the code. It's embedded in my mental transformation in the making. For myself, I don't resemble. I've been working on myself, steady building up my temple. Gains on top of gains, health is wealth, monumental. Eat to living by the code. It's embedded in my mental transformation in the making. For myself, I don't resemble.
I'm trying to figure out, I wanna see. Can I believe what my mind's telling me? Feel it in my body, feel it in my soul. Do I succumb to it? Do I let go? Foundations falling, no longer hold. Trying to stay up, but it's breaking my soul. Don't break my spirit, don't break the mold. Don't leave me hanging out in the cold. Cause they wanna see you empty.
So that was MCE working on myself. I love that, talking about some real deal countries, things, which is what we talk about all the time, working on myself. If y'all want to keep that video in rotation, let us know, or let us know if we need to just take it out the rotation. And artists, if you feel like you got something hot, y'all get with us, send it in, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying, we're accepting submissions, so get your videos in. We need the entertainment or whatever you feel like you got some, local artists. What's y'all get with us. I don't remember the email. Just get with. I think it's the morningteaoffgp@gmail.com.
If not, just go to the Morning Tea Off GP page.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Inbox there.
Facts. Yeah. Just
because
inbox
listen,
the page.
If you're really about your craft, man, the Real Underground page got 130,000 some followers. The app got millions of views. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you're really about your craft, you got to get it out there to the people. The people won't know about it if you don't put yourself out there.
Let's get it in rotation.
100% independent, man. So we'll spin your thing. We'll spin your music. You can come down here. You can have an interview, so we can let the people get a first class seat of who you are as a person.
Right.
And a lot of times relationships is the biggest thing. So if somebody can buy into your personality, they're going to be very, very, very welcome to tapping into your music.
Right.
That's just simply how things work,
Facts. And if you don't do music, if you don't have a video to send in, still get with us, because we, we all about pushing local businesses and brands. Any kind of art you have is all about, getting it on a platform and showing the people, showing the people what you got to your purpose to, fulfill in the community.
Let me tell you something, man. You got a restaurant experience. The Experience. I think that's the name of it. I know it's Experience. I don't know if it's The Experience or The Experience Food or I don't know. But it used to be at 109 and Company downtown. Listen, y'all. Holler at them folks. Tell them come down here and holler at us, man, so we can get their name out there. We can get a proper introduction to the community of what they bring in. I've been seeing a lot of negative comments. Well, I've seen a lot of positive comments, but I've seen a lot of negative comments. My issue with that is we don't have too much compassion, empathy, and grace for our own people that start businesses. Yes, you want to go and you want to have a good time. You want to have the top tier quality of food for the money that you spend, especially if you made a reservation. I get that. But our problem is the first thing we want to do is down somebody. We want to say something negative because we want to attach ourselves to somebody else that says something negative. And it's something about our people just shooting through the stratosphere. I think I just made that name up.
Yeah,
but
we have to. I mean, give grace. I mean, especially if it's a new business and very busy,
man,
and different stuff like that. People expectation, like you said, people expectations is just way too high. Yeah. I mean, you got to be realistic. You know.
My thing is this, right? If I let's just say if I went there and I had a terrible experience, it wouldn't be on the internet. I will go email, try to talk to the owner, the manager, whoever, the chef, whoever, the heads, because I got connections. I mean, not to say I'm just somebody like that, even though I am some motherfucker about it. But I'm saying, like, I know the channels to get to the message to somebody to, you know, get my grievances off, whereas they have a chance to fix it, opposed to me just blasting it like they just some terrible restaurant or some terrible people.
No,
you know
for
what I mean?
real. Like, for real, you got to put yourself in those positions.
Restaurants already have a bad
restaurants is crazy.
A bad life. What they call it? A life expectancy.
Yeah.
They say something like 3 to 5 years. They say they lose for 3 to 5 years. If a restaurant can last 3 to 5 years, then they might do something. But most of the time, they have a 3 to 5 year window, like the NFL. You know, like they barely make it to retirement. You know, till they get to the retirement pension or whatever.
I mean, long story short, it's not easy. It's not easy in the restaurant business.
It's not easy. You have workers. You have a variety of customers. It's already not even easy to even get to the grand opening where you have passed all these code inspections and liquor licenses, especially as an indigenous person.
Facts, because listen, I'm not a chef, but don't push me. I cook really good, alkaline foods or whatever, and I really would like to get a restaurant out there and stuff like that. But just the thought of it, it's a lot to think about, and it's a lot of work that go into it. You know what I'm saying? Just when I cook for just, you know, little stuff, like it's serious.
I just feel that the internet done came to the point where it's like people live to jump on the negative bandwagon.
Facts. And let's stop doing it. Let's shine a light, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, give grace as if, you know what I'm saying, the grace that you got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because these same people that say, it ain't nowhere to eat, Little Rock, they need to make some new animals.
Man, go alkaline. Listen. We finna wrap this up. Hey, that's our time, you know what I'm saying? We had a good old hour in. You got anything you want to, you know, leave with the people?
I want to say this. No surrender, no retreat. Every man must search his own soul. So, yes, if you make a little bit of progress, you're making progress. Don't be too hard on yourself, but try to strive to make yourself better every day. Comparison is the root of our joy. It's the killer of our joy. Comparison. Stop comparing yourself to people, man. If you want to better yourself, you know, do a little bit at a time. Do what you can. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. Other than that, man, just be grateful for what you got, man. Love yours.
Thanks. Gratitude, man. Gratitude is the answer. It's the answer to a lot of stuff. Like, it's an answer. Like, even no matter what you're going through, just think about, just be grateful. Just but God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wake up in the morning on the wrong side of the bed, snatch that, whatever that is, by the ponytail. I'm talking about snatch it by the nappy head ponytail. And think about but God, like I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
tell
But God,
yourself-
I got another chance. But God, I got a roof over my head. But God, I got somebody that care about me. But God, you know, but God, I got enough breath in my body. I got another day, another chance.
You ain't gotta worry about what you gonna eat tonight. You ain't gotta worry about what your children gonna eat.
That part.
You know, like you gotta. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, cause I done did it. Man, when I feel bad, I be like to tell myself, "Hold on, P. You got yourself fucked up."
Hold on, P.
Because you got breath, you got an opportunity, you got a chance because you on top of the land and the land ain't top of you, man.
Yeah.
It's like, and I don't know if I got that because, you know, I lost somebody very close to me because it's hard for me to be thinking about like the worst because I feel like I've already been through the worst,
Yeah.
you know. But, you know, you got to train yourself, man. Life is only 10% of what happened to you and 90% of how you react to it. Life isn't about being peaches and cream. So you gotta embrace the downs and the ups, you know. So yeah, you gotta choose to turn it around. Hell nah, I feel bad, but fuck that. I'm gonna have a good day because, shit, I could be locked up, I could be in poverty, I could be dead and gone. I could be at the gates of hell, if you believe in that. Think about that.
Well say.
You know.
And with that being said, we're gonna leave that with y'all, and we'll see y'all